fellow carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you are watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 1997 movie Drive, starring Mark Dacascos, Kadeem Hardison, John Pyper-Ferguson, and Brittany Murphy. But first, a word from our sponsors. An overview of the movie? Toby Wong, a prototype bioenhanced human, is on the run from a group of hitmen hired by the company that made him. He is unexpectedly joined by a bystander he happened upon in a bar. The two of them are now on the run, trying to get from San Francisco to Los Angeles, where Toby can sell his bioenhancement to an American company for $5 million. The pros of this movie? Well, first of all, the action in this movie just started right away. I'm talking like 3 minutes into the movie, and you get the first action scene of the movie. And it was fantastic action. It was great action. These people fighting on a boat, gunshots and fists and kicks and stuff flying all over the place. It was glorious. And it really set the tone for what this movie was going to be. This edge-of-your-seat, action-filled joyride. Because the action in this movie started like 3 minutes into the movie. Also, the stunts in this movie were just fantastic and glorious and amazing. I love the stunts in this movie. I'm talking, you see these stunts, you're looking at this person, it's like they had to have died, or at least like shattered their spine, because they landed spine first on this little metal pipe. They had to have like at least hurt something. That can't have felt good. These falls and these hits and these landings, they made the audience hurt and cringe in pain. They made the audience feel the pain vicariously through the stunt double, and it was fantastic. It was glorious, and it was just amazing and beautiful. I love the stunts in this movie. Also, John Pyper-Ferguson did an amazing job as like the secondary villain of the movie. He wasn't like the main arch villain who was the head of the evil corporation trying to kill this guy and capture him and take his bioenhancement back. No, he was like the little gopher guy that the head of the corporation sent after friggin' Mark Dacascos and people. He was just like this gopher, this assassin who took joy in killing people, and you could tell he was having fun with this role. He was really enjoying it and having a lot of fun and just doing it for shits and giggles. And there were some lines I doubt they were in the script. They just felt improvised and in the moment, and they were just beautiful. And he really brought this character to life. He was easily the best actor in this movie. The cons of this movie? Well, let's be honest, the acting in this movie was stiff. But realistically speaking, whenever you see Mark Dacascos as the lead actor in a movie, the acting's gonna be stiff. Now, I love Mark Dacascos. I love his work. But he's not a very good actor. He's one of those guys, you watch him because you know he can deliver the amazing fight scenes. His fight scenes are glorious and fantastic and works of freaking art. You don't watch him for his acting ability because he doesn't really have much. You watch him for his fight scenes because they're beautiful. Also, the main villain in this movie, well, he was mediocre. And I'm not talking about John Pyper-Ferguson, who was like the assassin going after Mark Dacascos. I'm talking about the guy who hired John Pyper-Ferguson, that guy. And a lot of it came down to just him not having very much screen time, because he was hardly on the screen. He had like maybe one scene in person, and you could tell he was trying to be like this imposing villain, evil corporation head guy, but really he just seemed like whatever, dude. You know, do what you want. I mean, he didn't fit the part. They should have either written the role better, it might have been better that way, given him more screen time, let him do more stuff. Also, the plot in this movie, the story in this movie, it was, well, shallow. But realistically speaking, it was just there to take up time between the fight scenes. This story might as well have not even been in this movie. I mean, I'm having a hard time telling you what the movie was about, other than these guys are trying to get from San Francisco to LA and Mark Dacascos got some stuff, got something in his heart that's jacking him up and making him a superhero type guy. Aside from that, I don't know what the movie's about. I couldn't tell you because the plot really wasn't there. The story was shallow as hell. Might as well have not been in this movie. This movie might as well have been just a series of fight scenes because that's how shallow and not there the story in this movie was. My overall thoughts on the movie? This is an amazing movie, and I give it 2 thumbs up. I've been trying to find a copy of this movie to review ever since I started this channel. Let's be honest, the story in this movie is one of the more shallow stories I've ever seen. It doesn't matter though, because the story's only there to fill the space between action scenes. You're not going to watch this for the story or for the acting. People are going to watch this for the amazing fight scenes. If you enjoy fast-paced and exciting action scenes and don't mind stiff acting or shallow stories, then you need to check out Drive. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews posted every week and top 10 lists posted on the 10th of every month. Also, if you have any recommendations for things you would like me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below and follow us on the Twitter sphere at explosions_TV. Thank you and have a nice day.